So, made a research the other day. Somebody else challenged me to a research. I'm nah, research, no problem. So my research was how happy are we as South Africans? So made this 15-page Gamoromela yona, and this guy decided to say what, yeah, never blame. So can't say what I wrote to go 15 pages here on the platform, but I'm saying, Hore, if we could took some of the other things from that document to say how happy are we as South Africans, and then where do we rank in the world? Because every year, Hozwa the stats are how happy are South Africans or how happy are countries. So there's a measure on how we measure the happiness of a country based on certain aspects. Like currently right now, out of 174 countries, South Africa is currently 95 in the world. We are 95, the happiest country. So number one, which becomes Finland. Finland is number one based on its own happiness. South Africa, we're 95 out of 147 countries. Now, the problem in another way because of our happiness determines or is dictated by the effective and efficiency of our own government to make the people of that country to be happy. But we're not, right? Rana Matata. Number one, we are blocking against our own public services, right? Two, we are against the real problem here, people coming from the country filling up here. It's not about they taking jobs, but they're filling certain opportunities which were supposed to be translated into certain jobs, better jobs. I was so lara, better jobs. We are challenged too many times. Three, political giants are in, so the president and the ministers, they are not fighting their positions around the world to actually fill and make sure that we have confidence in them. And then they are not doing their part. Instead, they are against issues internal battles so they can maintain their job because of it's about earning a salary. It's not making sure that they deliver. And then all the department structures, it's a competition. We do not have departments anymore. We don't. Shame. If you think we have departments, another department of what department of transport, we don't. We have one department. It's called the procurement department. That's an effective, fast, growing, top, corrupted, infiltrated department. Procurement department. That's the only effective department that's actually running. Because whoever is connected to that public procurement is the one who's going to actually earn more money. The more you connect it, the better chances to actually become rich. Another thing, we are disturbed because of those who have money. They're not doing good with the money and plowing back to the community. Actually, they are the ones that are I will never do such barbaric behavior. Whoever has a lot of money behaving like a chicken, barbaric behavior. How can you say one person got 15 just because you have money? I mean, if Bagadile, okay, let's say you're a high risk person. If Bagadile wena, ne, what's a maga Rolls Royce? Do you need McLaren, scooter, what, Porsche, just for one person? And the flashing of money, the Joe, the apparel, mama. I know it's your platform with you, but you set a level of trendy lifestyle in order to say it's okay being dumb. It's okay flashing money and not focusing on the real goals of life and earning money and having money and doing good. It's okay to be rich and dumb. It's okay. It's so we are affected by a lot of things. South African government had an opportunity to balance and fix the economy of the country because of they didn't have a plan to go into the economy and fix the business section. The guys in my locations, the guys. They got an opportunity because of now they said the parcels to the owner, therefore they need to be registered. Right? But they need to bring a South African who owns the property to case it. we give this person access to register and have a spaza shop. Come on. If the government took an opportunity to say, that spaza shop is going to go on by government right now. Tell us how much you have in that spaza shop. We'll give you that money and you will leave. And then the government owns. Now, if the government owns that spaza shop, mukasi kiti spaza shop you might find or it's 6 or 7. Now, the government will actually own the transportation, the distribution of that stock. They will own the shop. They will collect taxes. They will collect revenue and money. They will make money. They will make a lot of money. And they will make sure they push in South African products first, unlike international products. And they will make a competition between existing product in the market and a copycat of the product or upcoming black-owned product. They had that opportunity, but they're not. They are so biased of enrichment. That's why we're not happy. Ranked in the worst situation in South Africa because of whoever is in political power, it's up for themselves. It's not because of making this assumption. It's there. And that becomes a problem. Another thing, fella Kori, that kind of behavior affects our mental. Today, the Department of Education makes it okay for students to record videos, go skolong, instead of making sure the kids produce their excellence, educational excellence on a public platform so they show how great they are at school. The Department of Education is not regulating that. They said kids should not bring school. Jiggy kids should not bring phones to school. Jiggy kids can bring phone to school so they can make researches. And part of this syllabus and extended work is say, go and use internet, meaning there is internet in the school. If you have internet devices that connects to the internet, therefore you can make research, make your assignment. Fine. Now, it didn't regulate the usage outside the activities. Look at the schools, Kajigo Avenue, and tell me how many great things do you see on the internet, on a like platforms like this, that students show how great they are, their inventions, their work, the projects, how they're good by Rangote. They are not. It's about dancing, we'll never be happy as a nation because of we don't have concentrated people to concentrate on things that matters the most for South Africans to make sure that South Africans become happy. There is some positivity there and there. I can't lie. There is some positivity. I mean, there was Bafana Walabari Baskele, they brought in some positivity. There is sports. Sports is also part of the activity that brings certain positivity. There is world competition competing, South Africa competing in the other countries and doing great. There is some positivity. But how do we come back into the ladder? Happiness as a country. We need people to focus on serious things that bring in South Africa to a great proper. We need to think radically to say, who do we vote who's going to bring in our own happiness? Not to vote for somebody who's going to give us a t-shirt and we don't want that. We want people who are actually going to take care of our economic upliftment. 2, people who will apply good governance, cutting corruption and delivering services. Services. 3, people who make sure that mental health care, especially for the youth, it's proper. The propaganda that needs to be dished out by the government should actually uplift Banaba school to do right, to show. But there's a another thing also, to actually rank us the best, we need safety and stability. Fighting crime and gender-based violence. Crime is an issue in South Africa. And those supposed to protect are the biggest criminals. And that's a problem. Educational skilling and regulatory upliftment, that's the very big importance that I keep border, number 1. Because TikTok, in the youth of where it comes from, their platform is used for students to show how great they are and their inventions. Here it's about dense competition. Are we going to be happy as a country? Or